has asked you the question on what your opinions are of the gods.
I do want to just make sure, before any of us answer, that this is not a trap question.
Reeve kind of
I understand you're looking.
looks to you. It's a trust question. If it helps, I can share my story first.
No. You're looking for trust. We will meet it with trust. I know you know what I am, which is already a big amount of trust that has been given. Since we've talked last, I figured out who I was. I was in the last conflict that sent the gods into their separate little pockets, and I was not fighting alongside them.
Frig kind of looks at you. Gods, you're that old?
As
Nope.
Reese is like saying this and explaining this to, I imagine I'm like sitting next to him. I just kind of want to reach out and like touch his fingers and like squeeze his fingers as he's telling this to Reeve.
I'll just put my hand on hers and like pat reassuringly.
Sorry, that was probably rude.
Yeah, it's honestly, I've gotten used to the reactions, especially from this one pointing at Reyna.
I was going to say he's probably used to it at this point for the amount of shit we give him for it.
Mm-hmm.
And Reeve kind of, you see a lot of like tension in his body kind of relax as it's let free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look. Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Please continue.
No. It's sort of a complicated answer. There's... in our well, I guess perhaps I will only speak for myself. But while we have been traveling, I cannot say I have had very many positive interactions with the gods. There's maybe a few that I can name that are alright with, that are at least alright with me or are neutral, but I can't discount them entirely.
I'm in the same boat.
Mine has always been complicated. You know my connection to Seun. That's always been complicated, and since we last talked, I've had a few conversations with her. Not pleasant. Actually, had a good fight with her.
You bear her mark.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's true. Like I said, a bit complicated. You know, I was supposed to fulfill a role for her. And I ran away from it. I avoided it. I was scared of it, and I was scared of the responsibilities, and I was scared of what I would have to leave behind. And she thought my brother was the source of this barrier between us, and I found out that she struck a deal with Blackyear to basically steer my brother away from me so I could come back to her. So, I don't think... I know I can never forgive her for bartering my brother's soul, doing something that was... She had no right. But I found out some things. My opinion, the gods are more mortal than they would like us to believe. They are more like us than they would like us to believe. Sayun is a very smart person and has done many things that I can't even comprehend, but just because you think you know everything doesn't give you the right. I can never forgive her for what she did to my family, but I also can't put all the blame on her. I see why she chose to do what she did. Doesn't mean I agree, but I see.
Reeve kind of
And we came...
nods understandingly as you talk. Continue, sorry.
We came to an agreement. Because I told her she needs to fix what she did. So, she's helping me get my brother back in a way that she can. And then I will fulfill the role that she wants me to for her. I have no deep love for her, but I also don't have a burning hatred that makes me think that all the gods should die, but like I said, I'm a bit of a gray area.
Brynja's talking. Reese is just returning the hand squeeze that she gave him earlier.
Yeah, I'm not letting go of your hand.
Sorry. I can't even fathom the burden that is on you. The part of your soul that weighs on... I can tell you're hurting. No one should have that responsibility. I am in the same boat, though. Part of me feels bad for the new gods. Exiles from their family, left to grow on their own, figuring out how to rule, how to change, how to be gods, but they don't have any guidance. They're just toddlers in a playground. But I can't support them. Their mistakes are their own. And like you said, they are more human than most are willing to put credit to. Frigg informed me that she let spill that I am wanted in the southern lands. I had someone I loved once. Very deeply. His name was Saymond. He was... He was one of Sayun's sons. As I came into who I am, a sorcerer. I began to try to understand where my magic came from. That led me to places not supported by the gods. That led me to an understanding of the magics that the giants built. Logir caught wind. He saw these magics being performed in our home, and he mistakenly thought it was Saemond. He sent one of his sons. They killed him. We were to get married. I had it planned out and everything. I even had the ring. Rage overtook me, fury, vengeance. When I walked into our house and I saw Saemond's body, and I saw him, Logir's son, standing over him, I snapped. I used to be so devoted to Seiyun, to all of them. But after that, I just couldn't bring myself to it.
I am so sorry, Reeve. Truly.
He takes a deep breath, kind of recomposing himself. It's in the past. It's in the past.
That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
It'll never stop hurting. But to live is to feel. And I am still alive. And he looks over to Frigg and kind of gives a nod. Whenever I got my vision of Garm was free from hell. Garm was killing them. The gods. I think it might be some vision of what's to come should Ragnarok pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say that's a good assumption.
And Frigg kind of like takes a seat next to Reeve and puts a hand on his shoulder and pulls him a little closer as Reeve just kind of, you can see him just withdraw on himself, kind of putting his hand over his mouth and just going quiet.
Reese is gonna, under his breath, trying to not draw any attention, just in giant, just say, Stormother, if it's within your power, watch over this soul that has been spoken of.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up just because we're like, yeah. I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna make Reeve stand up, and I'm just gonna give him a very tight hug.
He's a little resistant at first, but after a few moments of the embrace, you eventually feel his hands kind of wrap around you as he pulls you in tight, and you feel your shoulders start to get wet as he quietly starts to cry.
No, I'm just gonna, like, let him cry it out. It's fine. Because Rena can't say she wouldn't do the same thing, so she knows how he feels.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then internal conflict. Sorry, grandmama.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Fucking Crag here, the son of one. Jesus.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just in here.
Hmm.
So, Craig, how much do you really love your dad?
How close are
He,
you guys?
How
He-
close?
He eventually, like, kind of pulls away, kind of wiping his eyes a little bit. Sorry.
And I'm just gonna, like, very, like, put my hands on his shoulders. Do not apologize. And I'm just gonna, like, kind of look him in the eye and kind of give him a nod of, like, I entirely understand.
This is a
It's-
safe space. No judgment.
This is, yeah.
It's complicated. I understand why they did what they did, but
It doesn't mean it was right,
Doesn't.
or that you can ever forgive, or I can't understand exactly what you went through, but it's complicated. That I can understand. You'll find no judgment from me.
it's hard to blame them, but it's also kind of entirely their fault. When Frigg mentioned Ragnarok, you all seemed not surprised. Kind of Reeves' voice returning to a very flat and normal tone now.
We've
Sit back in my spot.
heard of such things. We've been shown a prophecy, and it mentions the hound of hell shall be loosed, his hungering maw ravaging its prey.
Now we know what that prey is.
Frigg just kind of nods quietly. Why would my mom want me to find him then?
That's a good question.
Maybe she knows something that isn't in the prophecy. If she is older than what you think she lets on. I've seen stranger things. And I squeeze Reese's hand.
Just nod and squeeze back. We've seen a lot of different things unfold from the prophecy. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if other people have as well.
Lacey kind of connecting a few dots. Chimes in. Well, if Garm is killing gods and you received visions for Etzer's spines, maybe Garm is part giant.
More than likely.
It is a giant wolf, so I guess. And being shackled by the gods. I mean, that sounds pretty plausible then. To me, at
Yeah.
least.
Maybe Garm was. Maybe Garm made them afraid, and that's why he was shackled.
Most likely. After
I
all,
mean,
there was even a hint of Jotun magic on this plane, and they eradicated it as soon as possible. That sounds like fear.
But why wouldn't they just kill him?
because
Well-
why, if you had use for it, or maybe they couldn't kill him. If you can't kill the thing that you're afraid of, you
You have to
try
embrace it.
everything. You try to control it.
Unless they had
Fear
someone
is-
advocating to not kill it.
Possibly.
It would have to have been a very special someone to convince the gods not to. Or some pact. I don't know. What else could...
So, really quick. The Flarkir were banished all for the same reason? Or for separate reasons? Or does anyone know?
Reeve kind of nods. The initial few of the Flarkir were banished for the same reasons, for not participating in the conflict, the war between the gods and the giants. They were sought as cowards and banished from Eldengard and the material realm. Their children, unfortunately, share a similar fate, carrying their curse of exile.
The reason I ask is because if there was someone of high esteem vouching for a Jotun to not die, it would have to be somebody probably within the family, but I don't imagine they come out of it without punishment.
They would have had to have either a good case or have been very well liked by Gunfear.
While he was still alive, that is.
Of course.
More questions. Seems like those seem to pop up wherever we go.
Every time we learn something, it just opens another door to more questions. More things we don't know. For every one thing we learn,
Yeah, so for every
5 more
question we
things.
answer- Yeah, exactly.
Brig kind of cocks her head. Why are you all so important? It seems like every time we meet, we think we know things, and you just know so much more than us.
Honestly, I feel like whatever fates are messing with shit kind of got the 5 most vital people in the realms, put them together just to fuck with shit.
Yeah.
After all, I could have gone another few eons without being found if it weren't for this group of gaggle fucks and some idiot deciding to put on every shiny thing he saw in sight.
Should not have been here at all without the interference of a Valkyrie.
And Frigg kind of looks between
And
all of you.
even, I don't even know how that happened.
I always wonder why did they wait 7, 8 years, was it? 7 years to
7.
bring you back?
It was 7.
Maybe the fates. If you had been brought back when you died,
I mean,
we
who
probably
knows?
would have never met.
Huh?
It's true.
Reeve kind of chimes in. Whether you believe in the fates or not, it seems like the joining of your party was not an accident.
I'm starting to not believe in accidents anymore.
And Frigg kind of chimes
Since
in.
we've seen? Yeah.
So, wait. If you're a giant, and she points to you, Reese, what does that mean when Ragnarok comes around?
I have my theories, none of which I'm overly fond of, because I know that no matter what, war brings casualties, both those who asked for it and those who certainly fucking didn't. And I do not like the idea that I'm destined to just bring another bout of them, regardless of who deserves it.
Lacey kind of chimes in. But what if it means you're the last?
Likely I am. I'm still piecing together what that means. But I know that means I get to decide the legacy that my people uphold. No one else but me.
Frigg
And
kind
so-
of looks between all of you. This got really deep.
And it's more, I'm sorry we dropped in and then, yeah, this is a hell of a way to wake up.
And you see her just like reach in a bag, and like she pulls out a bottle, and you see her like pop the cork.
I was
God.
about to
I
ask
need a
if you
drink.
need a break for us to let you finish your breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. You don't want to skip out on it.
God, have 2 shots for me, okay?
And you see Reeve kind of wave his hand, and some of the liquid from the bottle like pulls itself out as he pulls a cup from his backpack, and it pulls itself into the
Nice.
cup.
God, where were you 3 months ago? God.
Do you need a walk?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'll
Or what-
clap her on the back and head out with her.
I lean over to Crag. Is that what they're calling it now?
Fucker.
They realized we cut on a
teed
wrestling.
it up! My God!
Frigg, who has a lot better hearing than you anticipated, just gets like a and looks between all of you.
Look, I can't help it. Y'all tee it up every time. Like it was right there.
And you just home run.
She leans over to
You
Urena.
can't throw the ball and expect me not to swing.
Frigg
Like,
leans over to Urena.
I did not hear you.
You
I think
cut
I
out.
know what you said, but you cut out.
She leans over to you. Are they fucking?
I don't think they actually are, but I think, gods, I wish
At
they
some
could
point.
just get it over with. Because
Do you want to join the pool?
painful
Me
to
and
watch.
Brynja have like 10 gold on when they're gonna do it.
I fucking knew there
Yeah.
was bets.
In a poor show of character, Frigg says, 20 on they already have.
Damn.
God.
That sucks for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. She's just here for a good time.
Oh, hell yeah.
God. Yeah, no, we just take a walk, like, around the perimeter before coming
Nice
back.
little lap.
Right.
Yeah, a nice little
Yep.
lap.
Take a walk. Yep, we got you.
Pretty sure there's not heavy coverage of trees probably, so you probably get to like, see us the whole time.
Yeah.
We're within eye shot.
Breakfast and a show. All right.
Can't you like touch him and become intangible though and invisible?
I mean,
This stew is
wait.
banging.
Does it work on people?
That is.
I'm sorry, y'all
fucking
make it too
phenomenal.
easy. y'all make it too easy.
Oh, not yet, but if I power it up eventually, I can do additional recipients. I
So
could
not
also
yet, but maybe someday.
not yet. Increase the duration. And here's the kicker.
What they're waiting for. They're waiting till Brynja can make them both invisible.
And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Here's what so like when you become incorporeal, you can't touch anything that's like solid and whatever, but you can touch other incorporeal beings. Anything else that is incorporeal, you can touch. So
All I'm saying, craziest sex ever.
Y'all be reenacting Gale's sex scene from Baldur's Gate 3.
no shit! Oh my
Except none of us
god!
will be able to.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway. We take a
Anyway,
walk.
So
Anyone else
Frick is out
doing
20
shit?
gold, and
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unless anything needs to happen specifically on that walk, eventually you make your way back. As you do, re-enter the space, Frigg kind of looks to you, Reese. So, like, that's not all of you, right?
No, it's just the 2 pieces I've found so far. As far as I can tell, there are 3 more, one of which is beyond the border, so we'll have to wait till the septennial raids for that. One of which I can't see, and another of which is on an entirely other fucking plane. So, very well out of reach.
That sucks.
Yeah. But it means I get more of an elongated time, just gotta wait for my memories to come back once I find them.
Reeve kind of, wait, so every time you find one, you get more memories of who you were?
Currently
Huh.
don't even have a name. At least not mine, anyway.
It would seem of import to find them, to me at least, then.
Yeah. But I have a feeling
So that means you said that there's one outside of Nyrverold, so that means you have to go on the Septennial raid then?
Yep.
Yeah, so we have at least a timeline for that one. The one that we know exists but don't know the location, we have a feeling is probably one that will be revealed after he collects the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're guessing.
I feel one of the other plane, that's all we know, is it's somewhere fucking else. So,
You have a boat already?
we bought one, we need to repair
Yes and
one.
no.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we own a boat. Yes, it is not
Well, you're
seaworthy.
looking to go on
Ready.
the raids.
Lacey kind of chimes in. Kind of. We talked with the Jarl of Westwatch, and we kind of used the cover of completing a task for them as an excuse to come out here with without any scrutiny. So we have something to do that could get us on the raids.
If that doesn't work out, we have an in for you,
Mhm.
potentially. You'll still have to complete the task, but
Yeah.
you drop any of our names, but especially mine, you can get in with the Jarl of Frostwind.
She's fucking him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And that one,
The
and that
most
one you
crude
don't
way to
need-
put it.
Frigg just like finger guns. Ah!
And that one you don't need to place bets for.
No. No, you do not.
But yeah, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but if you do get a pass to go on the raid, then I can't see why you wouldn't have a spot on our ship.
We're definitely
I
going
looked
need
to
people
everyone
run
else
it.
to see to make sure there wasn't a like to
I'd rather
me,
work with
Man's the
people I
better.
know.
Reeve
because
kinda-
we would have had to hire some hands because I'm not the most seaworthy person, and we need more than five.
The 5 of us.
Yeah, to man the ship. So
Reeve kind of, I guess I wouldn't complain. All I know is Nyrverold, so it might be nice to see something outside of that.
Well, we already have a heading for that, so you have to just be okay with being locked into a specific place, and I get first dibs on what we find there.
That's not a problem.
Mm.
Thank you. That is a very kind offer.
Do our best.
And Frigg kind of chimes in. Yeah, I mean, we can absolutely like work to pay off whatever debt we would owe you for being on your ship. I mean, like, look at these. She like flexes a bit. I could row a mean paddle.
I feel like hell. I feel like yeah, that labor alone, worth all the gold.
Well worth it. So, you said you're out here for a job. What exactly are you meant to do out here?
Well, supposedly there's like this group of Yetis in the area that have been terrorizing some of the local citadels and watches. I guess the group's growing a little large, and the Jarl just kind of wants them to be tempered back down a bit. So we're gonna try to find them, or we're gonna try to kill as many as we can now.
Yeah. DM, do I know about the Yeti population?
Not about the Yeti population specifically. You do know of Yetis.
Yeah.
They're common to the mountainous areas of Westwatch.
Yeah.
Very, very elusive, but also like incredibly strong and very violent.
Yeah, you want to avoid them.
Yeah.
And, sorry, we got caught up in Vision Quest talk. What exactly about the spires is part of it? Or do you know?
I really don't know yet. Who knows? It might be just part of like the whole story of creation and stuff, and like, you know, maybe just interacting with them might give me more insight into the visions I've had. Who's to say? Reeve kind of chimes in. It's rumored that the spires of Atsur are legitimately actually a part of Atsur's bone structure from when Gamal created Nyrverold from his body.
Powerful magic indeed. Well, at the very least, we'll make sure that you have a safe escort there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not too far away now, so I'm not super worried about it, but we appreciate you guys being here. It's always nice to have friends around.
Yeah.
They can be kind of lame sometimes, and she motions to Reeve and Lacey.
Morgan's rage increases by 10%.
I think they're cool.
How dare you disrespect my wife?
Yeah.
In front of me.
Except that was Julian. That wasn't Morgan. That was Julian.
Yeah, that was
I think-
Julian. not
I
Morgan.
think Julian's rage just increased
Julian's
by
rage
10%. Morgan, I think, is too entrenched in his conversation with Lacey right now to even
Yeah, doesn't
fathom what is
even hear
happening
it.
right now.
Mm.
Morgan has no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Julian's rage just increased by 10%, though.
Yeah. Well,
So, I guess we need to decide then. What we do from here? We kind of disrupted your morning with a lot of
It's
stuff.
No problem at all. I promise. And Morgan kind of chimes in. I kind of want to stay with them. I want to see the spires. I can send you wherever you need. My teleportation spell is not exclusive to just myself. I can send you without having to go personally. But I kind of want to see the
Sure.
spires.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if anyone could glean deep magic from something,
It's gonna be.
I can't think of a better person. And you could probably help Frigg if she has another vision or something. You're very good with the whole, projection.
a very
shit.
good grounding force too.
Yeah, I could hopefully help. Maybe.
So, that leaves us with our heading to meet back at, yeah? So, you all are headed to West Watch after to collect what you need. Perhaps that's where we meet back up.
Yeah, we will likely go to the spires first. See if there's anything of import there. Deal with the Yetis after that, and then return to Westwatch to try to gain the Jarl's privilege.
But at least gives us a few days to go to your tribe, Brynja, and then head to...
But we can't join you guys to the spire.
Morgan kind of chimes in.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it's more than a few days after we've seen the spires, I can always find you and just
Sure.
be there wherever you are.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
Because as
Alright.
much as I want to see the spires too, we have to make sure your family's safe.
Yeah.
And think of it this way, the faster we go and visit your family, the faster we can leave your family.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And just figure out what Reish's deal is, and then I won't have to worry about Sayun hounding me about that.
Mhm.
Well, I do need a little bit to get some of my power back before I can send you all over there.
Oh no, we're not skipping out on breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day. Get the rest you need.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Life Coach. All right. Chill out. Calm down.
How much protein have you had?
We gotta get your
Um,
macros in.
You all enjoy breakfast. Frigg offers and attempts to coerce some of you into a game of chance.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Oh yeah.
The
Go
Reese
ahead.
and Reese is too strong for that to resist that.
The recent Reese.
I won't make you play through the entire rule set,
Mm-hmm.
but if you guys just want to make me a gambling roll.
Sick.
A gambling
So-
roll. How does Brynja not have a
I don't have
gambling on
gambling.
here? Come on. All right.
Reese
So
is gonna
what
lose
is?
That
some
just
money.
sounds like poor character creation. All right.
I didn't know
God
that
made-
was even a skill. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So what? It's a D4 -2 if you don't have it.
Yeah, unless you guys want to actually like play through a game of Tafflehep.
I'm down for a game
As
of
much-
Tafflehep, but it depends on how much
DM.
time you want to take up.
Yeah, how
I'm
much
good
time-
for it
I'm
if you guys
pretty
want to
sure-
play.
What were you saying, Jared?
Just real quick, I'm pretty sure I am proficient in Tafflehep because the first time we played it, I like.
You would be.
It is
I
a
remember
game of
reading it somewhere, I
Dwarven
can't
origin.
Oh my
So,
god, it is.
just in-
So,
If we
Yeah.
don't play it and I roll, do I get a bonus then, or if I'm proficient in it?
Yeah, I'd say you'd get a bonus to gambling if you don't actually play it.
Okay. So what are we doing?
It's up to you guys. I'm good to play.
I'm down. I just have to remember how
All
to
right,
play it.
all
yeah, say I just have to remember.
I will happily watch.
All right.
Tafflehep.
So just as a reminder, the game is played in rounds using 4d6. So there are currently 4 players. So with 4 players, there are 3 rounds. The goal is to have the highest number at the end of the 3rd or 5th round, with the exception being that you have as many players as you do. You could potentially go further, but you'll stick at 3 rounds for 4 players. You want to have the highest number at the end of the 3rd round without going over 16.
That's it, 16.
Each round, starting with the highest score, or the youngest if no one has rolled yet, players roll or hold. When a player rolls, if they roll a 1, they can remove that die from their roll and force another player to add a d6 to their score.
I forgot. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, we would. Yeah.
These are resolved in order as a group. If a 1 is rolled on the dice given, that dice can also be given away again, and the round ends once all rolling is complete. Any d6 that is given is no longer part of your rolls in future rounds. Any d6 received becomes part of your dice pool for future rounds.
Okay.
If a player has a 16 at the round start, they can ignore the first d6 given to them on any round. So, first things first, since no one has actually started yet, the youngest technically has the start.
So not Reese.
Definitely not Reese.
Yeah.
Not Crag either.
Yeah.
Brynja, how old are you?
She's like, oh god, what did I even pick? She's like in her mid 20, closer to 30s, but mid 20s.
All
It's
right.
like, no, yeah, she had mid 20s, about maybe 24, 25.
So Frigg has first roll. Frigg is.
Yeah, she's
is
definitely
like,
older than
Frigg.
Frigg.
Frigg is early 20s, like 21, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, totally away from her rebellious youth phase.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes.
What is so for the first round betting pool? Frigg puts in 5 gold. Everyone want to match 5 gold?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Match 5 gold. 5 gold.
Ooh.
Concerned.
Concerned.
Frigg rolls a 16 on her first roll.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
That's some shit.
That's gonna change. Sorry, girl.
All right, so we'll just assume in order of kind of where I see you guys right now. Following
Okay.
Frigg, clockwise will be Reese, Brynja, Craig.
Cool. I got 1-1, so we're gonna go ahead and pass that along.
You got 2 1s?
I got 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yes.
Who are you giving the d6 to?
Frigg.
Frigg? Okay. So Frigg gets to ignore the first d6 given to her on any round since she has a 16, so she doesn't have to roll it and add it to her score.
Okay.
Brynja.
Okay. 4 d6.
And what was your total, Reese?
My total is 12.
12. Okay.
Oh, I rolled 2 ones.
Ooh.
So, I get to pass them both along?
You get to pass them
or-
both along.
I'm gonna give one to Frigg,
Damn.
and yeah, and one to Reese. All right, and then my other 2, I got a total of 8.
Okay, so you're sitting at 8. Craig.
Oh, I also got 2 ones.
Ooh.
And
Frigg's
also
currently
an 8 on the other 2. What the fuck?
Frigg is
Um,
currently sitting at 1 die that she needs to roll, and so is Reese.
Reeve and Lacey aren't playing. It's just
They are not.
Okay.
No.
then I'm gonna give one to Reyna and the other one to.
I'm not
Bryn.
playing.
Brynja's not.
Oh yeah, never mind. Just kidding. Then the other one is going to Reese.
Cool.
Yeah.
Reese
Who was
and
the first
Brynja?
one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. After
Okay.
it gets back to Frigg, she ignores the first one that was given to her, but the second one she does have to roll for. That is a 1. She's going to give it to Reese.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
All right.
At least that was 3. He's got to roll. Damn.
Yep. Alrighty. Damn, that sucks. 5, 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry.
Oof.
So you bust past 16.
Yep.
All right. Reese is out. Brynja,
Yep.
you have 1 dice to roll.
Okay. So in addition, so I have 5 dice to roll total.
No, this is just
Or
add
no, just-
you roll the 1
Oh, yeah.
die that Crag gave to you and add that to your current total.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. So, okay, cool. Let's do that. I rolled a 6. So 14.
14. All right. There's no more dice to roll for this round, so we move to the next round.
Oh, that's how it goes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Frigg is at the start.
I'm remembering.
She has 5 dice that she could roll. She's currently at 16, so instead she's going to hold. And the roll goes to you, Brynja. So you can choose to either
Yeah.
roll or hold.
Shit. What are you at, Craig?
8.
Okay.
We're both at 8.
I'm at 14 now.
Oh.
Because I rolled pretty high last time. So I'm gonna hold because I can't I would have to roll like a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
So I'll hold at 14.
And then
And
Crag,
the winner
you can-
is. The winner is whoever has the highest score that doesn't exceed 16 at the end of the second round or the third round?
third round.
Third? Okay.
It's like blackjack.
So Crag, you can either choose to roll or you can choose to hold.
Would I even have any dice? Because I don't think anyone's given me any dice yet.
So you gave away 2, right?
Yeah, I gave away
So
2.
you have 2 dice that you can roll.
Oh, I can re-roll these 2. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you start with
Um,
46, and then any ones you have, you give away. And then whatever you're left with is what you have. So if
And
you
I
want,
can
you
choose
roll
how many
the-
dice I want to roll?
You have to roll all of them.
Fuck.
At an 8, there's not a bad
I'll-
chance that you'll be at or under 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have
I'll
had to roll
roll.
snake eyes to get 16 exactly.
That is a 7, so I'm at 15.
Ooh.
Shit.
All right. Then there's no dice to give, no additional dice to roll. So it goes to the third and final round with Frigg at 16, and she chooses to hold. Brynja.
I mean, I'm either gonna I'm gonna lose if I hold, or I'm gonna lose either way unless I roll snake eyes. So I'll roll my final 2 die and just hope for a miracle. And then that's a bust.
All right. Crag, roll or hold.
Gotta roll.
All right.
Might get
So
over.
this is my two dice
Two
again.
ones. Two ones.
I always have to do
Come on.
two ones.
Two
too.
ones.
Nope. I got a 5 and a 4.
Ah,
Oof.
damn.
Close.
Frigg
Frigg got
scoops up all
fucking
the
lucky.
gold and pockets it.
Nice.
How fun that game was.
All right. Is there anything else that needs to occur over the course of this rest that you're taking?
Brynja's probably trying to find anything under the sun to prolong fucking.
Just gonna put that fucking
no.
visor on. Just be like, another game, let's play all night.
Hey, come on, hey, no, double or nothing, double or nothing. Woo.
Lisa's just gonna summon his sword and practice forms outside.
Okay.
Actually, I got my sword, but I'll practice with you because I need to get after that failure of losing my sword in the last
Get a little
battle.
used to the
Get a little
cinematography.
used to the new one.
Yeah.
So, and also I'm not a swordsman, so just trying
Yeah.
to like, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I imagine she's used to using like an axe, so every now and then
Yeah.
this will be like elbow up. There you go.
Yeah.
Back straight. There you go. Try again. Good. Just correcting her posture.
Yeah, because I'm hunched over.
Yeah.
Eventually, like in mid conversation between Morgan and Lacey, Morgan just kind of, oh, I'm good. Whenever you're ready.
Cool.
I love this kid.
This bitch.
I love him so much.
I think I just heard one was like, you know, the toaster ding, oh, it's ready. You know, like,
Yeah. Straight up.
If you could just show me where it is on the map, I can get you at least within a couple miles.
Oh god, okay, are we going all right, I guess.
I'll say I did fill out the map with a couple places that you would be familiar with, Bryn.
I know. I saw
including
Rodelia's cabin.
the Shire, Merrifield Mill,
Mhm.
Woodward Farm, and Rodelia's cabin, in addition to Bramblehome, which is just like a rotating cabin that previously was a very nice, probably like a noble's home that they built out in the middle of nowhere, but eventually abandoned it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds right. God, do you want to? Shit. Can't we just go to the Shire? We could just fucking get. All right. I point to where the area my tribe is. Damn it. We're not.
Okay.
We're not staying there. We're getting in there, getting out. Say hi to my mom after, and yeah.
All right. Roll for Morgan's teleport.
Joke's on y'all, we're going to Grimheart.
Yeah.
We crit fails. We get sent to Grimheart.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh shit, that's a raise. All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit. Morgan's on it. We'll see you soon,
We're
Morgan.
gonna be dropped right outside the gate.
In the middle of the clearing.
Morgan goes, I'll miss you guys. Good luck.
You too.
You too, Morgan.
Thanks.
Stay
He
safe
did.
out there.
We'll see you
See you
soon.
Keep them
soon,
safe.
okay? And he begins to move his hands. As he does, you see the stones in the space begin to rumble as the gravel begins to build up into this a cylindrical like portal almost that extends out of the opening from where the rest of your friends are currently camped. As it opens, you see the blurred visions of a forest on the other side.
Deep breath. And I step through.
We going.
Meow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Oh shit.
I thought we were
Okay.
that far away.
I was like, damn! I thought we were gonna be
With a raise?
Sorry, right there.
Damn, we're on the. I can't find us. Oh, we're on the other. We're at Westwood Watchtower down
Yeah.
in that bar.
Yep.
You got that far without raise? What the fuck?
Yeah.
As you step through the portal, you all find yourselves deep in a forest. To you, Brynja, it is shockingly familiar despite the time you've spent away. Each of the trees, the various stones and boulders that mark different clearings and outcroppings, all familiar to you. You know exactly where you are and the direction you need to go.
Hunting grounds. About how far out we? Like a couple minutes walk, an
Yeah,
hour walk?
not terribly far. You're at least within a
Yeah.
mile.
Okay. All right. What about a mile? In this direction. I guess. Yeah. Let me do the talking and.
Hey, if you need one of us to punch somebody, you give us just like a signal. They're already not going to trust us anyway because we're outsiders. I'm willing to give them a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Try not to punch.
I
But
will wait.
yeah,
Like I said,
but-
give us a signal.
yeah, no,
But
yeah. Yeah, what should be the safe word? If I say, what? Blanking.
Some stupid like ragamuffin or something like that.
Ragamuffin.
Oh, damn it.
Ragamuffin. Okay, if I say ragamuffin...
You son of a bitch!
Am I missing something?
Watch Soul 2.
Yeah, what's all do?
Okay. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Neither do tricks.
It's upset, doesn't know why.
Fuck. Okay. Oh fuck. That was good. That was good, Jared.
All right.
Back.
I'm just gonna try and make myself look a little bit, not like completely haggard and whatever, you know, and clean up my
Hold on.
eyes a bit.
It has been a hot minute since I've had to have my hood up, but here we go.
And I'm already getting my hair still white. It's not, haven't had enough time in the warm and fucking head there. God damn it. Lead.
You begin your travel towards the tribe. After walking for a little bit of time, eventually you find yourselves at the edge of a clearing. Before you is the all too familiar sight of the Mooncatcher tribe, Brynja. Various tents and a few erected structures made out of wood dot the clearing. A small fire burns in one of the tents that illuminates the space with a soft orange glow as smoke rises out of a chimney stack into the sky. As you step to the edge of the clearing, you immediately notice as a younger member of the tribe, who at first is a little difficult for you to recognize, but it eventually comes to you as they make their way over towards you, spotting your approach as you enter the edge of the clearing. Someone who is much younger than you were when you left, likely just barely hitting their teens now, is this shifter guy who's got what appears to be these longer ears that kind of extend a little bit past his head. Very short fur and hair covering the top of his dome. Likely probably of some sort of rabbit lineage, if you remember correctly. his name, that after taking a minute to think about it, is Sigagar. And he kind of like, he approaches with a little hop to his step as he looks at all of you. Brynja?
Hi, Zig.
What are you doing back here? Who are your friends?
They're my friends. They're with me. I'm here to see Oresha.
He kind of like looks over his shoulder back to the tribe. You should probably talk to the council first.
Since when?
Raisha's gone.
What do you mean gone?
I mean, she left. She's not here.
When? When did that happen?
You should talk to the council. My dad would kill me if he knew I was talking to you right now.
Go, take me to them.
And he nods and turns and starts to lead you all into the tribe.
Fuck this.
He kind of looks over his shoulder to you. You should also know that I shouldn't be telling you this. Your dad isn't the speaker anymore. It's Hrefna. You remember Hrefna as being the next eldest in the tribe, besides your dad. A very stern woman who is very no-nonsense. Pretty similar personality to your father.
Is my father... Is he dead?
No. He doesn't expand on it any further, though, as he continues to walk quietly through the camp. Walking through the tribe, you see all sorts of members that you were once very close with, very familiar with, stop what they're doing as they go about their business, either cooking roasts over the fire or in the middle of drying leathers on racks, as they pause and look in your direction with shock and awe.
I try to just keep, like, looking at the back of Zig's head forward, just trying to head high. I'm trying to put on an air of I'm not ashamed.
Eventually you reach the central tent in which the council resides, and Sig kind of pauses and looks over his shoulder. Wait here for just a moment. And he steps inside. And you have just maybe a few moments to yourself before eventually he returns. Okay. And he pulls the tent flap over. They'll see you.
Thank you. And I pass by and I pat him on the shoulder and walk in.
Stepping in, you enter the large central tent. Its space completely encompassed by various benches that host the populace of the tribe, as well as at the back of the tent, a large central space where a small fire is burning, with these inelegant chairs that represent the different members of the council sitting along the walls of the tent. The largest chair at the back, where your father usually sits, is instead filled by Hrefna, a older shifter, just a little bit younger than your father, who shares the lineage of a wolf. Very elongated features, pointed ears, and a very incriminating gaze as you enter.
I meet her gaze and walk in. Stand where you normally stand when addressing the council.
So you've returned, Brynja.
For a time,
And what is
I'm-
the purpose of this visit?
I am on the business of Lady Seyun.
She kind of looks to the other council members. Go ahead and make me a persuasion roll. Is it persuasion?
Okay.
Yeah, persuasion.
Does
Thank
she
God.
get a bonus because of the mark on her chest?
I was gonna
Yes,
say I definitely
you
would
do.
be wearing something where I can
You
see it.
absolutely will.
And guess what? The two skills that I bumped up were faith and
Oh, yeah.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, please. All right. So. Explosion! Explosion! Thank
Oh,
the Lord.
yeah.
Get it.
All right.
Get
Okay.
it.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
And then what do I get as a bonus?
+2.
+2. Okay, 12.
Let's go.
Right.
And she looks back to you, like noticing the symbol on your chest. Strange, considering where you last left. What is her business?
She's concerned about, well, her wayward seer. Besides myself, that is. Where is Russia?
As are we all. You've been gone for some time, Brynja. Why are you really here?
I told myself I would never come back here until I could help my mother's soul rest. But life has other plans. Raisha no longer is speaking to Seyun. And I came to see why.
She kind of looks to the other council members.
I honestly, personally, don't give a shit, but as much as you probably don't believe, I did grow up a little as soon as I left this place.
Maybe
And there
you
are some
would-
things that are above me.
Maybe you would care a little
beyond
bit
me.
more if you knew your father was missing as well.
How many are missing?
Your father had grown unstable after you left. He was already on decline after Bryn was exiled, but you leaving was the final nail in the coffin. The council, along with the rest of the tribe, saw fit that he no longer held any sort of sanity or any reasonable excuse to maintain control of the council and the tribe. He was voted out, Brynja. Unanimously. Not within exile. We weren't going to do that to him. He was to be watched, allowed to live a normal life. But one day, he left. Vanished.
How long ago was this?
Weeks, months. Raisha always had a soft spot in her heart for your father. She sought his disappearance as concerning. She went to look for him. Told us she was heading to Dead Crest Mound. And she kind of leans forward in her chair, crossing her arms and looking at you intently. You do recall the stories, don't you?
Of course I do. Why would he go there?
She just shakes her head. As I said, your father was unstable when he left.
How long ago did she leave to find him?
Not too long after he disappeared. It had been maybe a week or two.
Odin?
We've been concerned for his disappearance and hers, but that place is cursed. We would not dare send anyone to find them.
You would abandon your leader? For superstition?
Abandon? Pursuing Brahm and Raisha would be suicide.
Of course.
Believe it as you wish. Superstition or not, there is something evil there. The best we can hope is that Sayun will bless us with another listener.
Thank you for your time. Do I have permission to visit my mother's grave before leaving?
You may, as a courtesy. Do not linger long.
I incline my head very slightly, but keeping eye contact. And then I turn and head out.
Oh, suit. I won't even bow to them though. Fuck them. And the second Brynja walks past me, I'm leaving. I'm right behind her.
I'm just gonna say,
Oh,
I'll be quick. And we can talk when we get out of here.
do you want to go by yourself, or do you want us to come with you?
Go ahead and it won't be long. You can stick with me. I don't want to give them anything to, you know.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Absolutely.
You make your way outside of the outskirts of the tribe. Following along the rim of the clearing, you eventually find yourself in a small space beneath some of the tallest trees in the area, where many of the burials have taken place for members of the tribe who have passed. Stones of those centuries older than you have been on this realm before extend far out into the forest beyond view, many of them covered in various overgrowth and vines and moss, having seen the years come and pass. It's easy to find your mother's grave. You know exactly where it is. You've been there many times before you left.
I go and I clean off anything that might be on it. Mama, are you there?
Make me a spirit roll.
Oh, yeah.
You got this.
I'm gonna use a Benny.
Okay.
Because that was horse shit. Do that. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay. Is a 6. 6. Actually, do I get anything to that? Double checking. Nope, I think just 6.
You feel a presence. One that descends slowly upon you, enveloping you like a warm hug. You're overcome with this feeling that rocks you to your core. One that you haven't felt in a long, long time. That of a mother's love.
Mama, I know I said I'd only come back if I had Bren, but I haven't given up on him. You know that. I'm still looking for him. We're gonna get him back. I even talked to your Sayun. I don't know how much you know about that, but you know it's complicated, but I'm trying. I'm gonna go find Dad. I know Papa and I had our issues, but you were, as much as he always was physically the strong one and pretended like he was in charge, we all knew that you were the one really that you kept the family together. I'm gonna go find him. And if I have to knock some sense into him, you know I will. I was so mad at him for what he did to Bren. But I know he was hurting too, and I should have. I abandoned him. And I'll go get him back.
In your ear, distant, strangled, you hear a voice. Oh, my sweet snowflake. You are a warrior. Your fight is admirable. I will never think ill of you. You are trying and doing everything you can. I love and support you, my snowflake.
At that, Brynja's she's gonna kind of fall to her knees for a minute and cry a bit. Cry pretty. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
You feel the presence kind of tighten around your torso, as if giving you a hug from behind. And as quickly as it appeared, it disappears.
After a minute, she collects herself. Sorry, I haven't heard her voice that clear in a long time. Are you guys okay with going to find my piece of shit dad?
Obviously.
Yeah.
We wanted to go...
course.
Fuck. We need to go to the mound anyway.
Hey,
I
we've
don't
dealt
know.
with places that were supposedly cursed before. And we're all
Yeah.
still here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How many suicide missions have we gone on now?
Yeah,
What's one more?
I feel like it'd be easier to count how many haven't ended up being suicide missions.
right. Thank you, guys.
And I'll just
Let's go
offer
get
a
your dad.
hand.
Yeah. Right. Leave and head out and just start walking in the southern direction.
walk is that?
I mean, not too terribly, but still, maybe we can
Like, are we
swing
talking
by.
hours or days?
I'll say, are you going straight to the mound, or are you making
We're
stops
going to
along the
the
way?
Do you guys? Oh God, shit. We can. There's. I don't know what we're going to expect there, but I mean, we can go to the Shire and get our bearings and then go to the mound, or we can go just straight there.
You know this area better than we do.
Normally I'd be like, let's go to the Shire for a stiff drink, but fuck, now oh God, a pipe sounds really. But then again, God, I gotta go swim.
Okay, well, what if we go straight there and then we stop on the Shire on the way back to celebrate?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So I think we're going straight to that
Straight there.
mound of hell.
Right there.
Death Mountain. Let's go.
Mountain!
All right. It's about 1.5 days to get to the base of Dead Crest Mound. Is there anything that needs to occur over the course of the travel?
Just at some point, really quick, Reese, once we get closer, is just gonna check in with Bryn. It's gonna be okay.
I think that'll depend on what we find there. So, not quite sure yet.
We'll figure it out.
God, I made a mess.
It's at least one you can fix.
Patch up, maybe.
A patched tapestry is better than one with a massive hole in it that you can't stop the burn for.
Thank you. Do you have a saying for everything?
Honestly, I'm surprised half of this is coming out of my mouth. I don't think any of it's rehearsed, but with the gaps in my brain, I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't practicing these between battles.
That's what I'm wondering. If you have this many sayings now, and you're still missing 3 pieces of your brain, you're gonna be unstoppable. or maybe the word would be I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm.
You'll pick up your own bits of wisdom as it goes. It's just finding the right words for them.
God, that was. I can't speak, so God help anyone who freaking. That's another reason why I didn't want to be the damn leader. I'm like, I can't do shit. I can't. I was always getting into trouble. Who the fuck? You saw how everyone looked at me, even before I left. No one. They only took me seriously as a hunter and, troublemaker. Who would have respected me as a leader? Especially now.
Love, leaders are not born. They forge themselves. And it's not someone who has fancy words and all the wisdom in the world. It's somebody who puts out more fires than they create. Because nobody's flawless. You think I went through a whole war without making mistakes? But I made sure that I did more good in this world than I left behind. Huh? Follow that, and you'll be wonderful. Like I know you will be. Okay.
Okay.
And if you don't, I'll just come kick your ass.
There you go. No, that's what I need. That's what I need to hear. Out of all people I've let down, I won't let you down, okay?
You couldn't.
No, don't give me a big head.
Please. You're shrinking it faster than I can build it. At least I'll try and tip the scales.
That's why I keep you around.
Oh yeah, not because I'm pretty.
I mean, I guess. It makes it easier, I suppose.
No, I think I'm starting to see the merit of what they were talking about with that bet.
What bet?
I think it's time we got some sleep. Reese does not answer anymore, goes straight to bed.
Oh my god.
Must do the notice, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Your travel continues, and as you walk, eventually you reach the edge of the tree line. Stepping forward, all before you on the flat ground are numerous dead stumps and fallen over trees. Beyond that, you see the pale form of a massive hill rising into the sky, completely barren and void of any life, both flora or fauna, before you. You get this uneasy feeling as you gaze upon it, its form ominous amongst the sky as you enter this clearing. As you do, the song begins to come to a close. The grave tender stops her humming, and as she does, she turns to the party. Children of Westwatch are all too familiar with what awaits them atop that great barren hill. There is a story that parents tell their kids, often to keep them in line or from venturing too far out from polite society. However, these stories often hold truth, and so I must warn you. Beware, oh beware, Dead Crest Mound. It is here that evil is found. Lock your doors, O fair folk of the town, for tonight the sisters will come on down. Hungry, they'll mold your mind and use you as bait, but your children are truly all that will sate. Beware, oh beware, Dead Crest Mound, it is here that evil is found. Atop the hill many do seek, for their cruel fate they hope to tweak. But the deals they make are often tricky. Without caution your soul may be claimed quickly. Beware, oh beware, Dead Crest Mound. It is here that evil is found. Good night. I'll see you next time.